Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday, and welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am your girl Nik-J, and this is my player partner, Boxiana, the Menace. You look so cute.
Thank you.
I love her.
Thank you, friend. Thank you very much. I was trying to try something different. Oh, wait. I was trying a new look for the people. I hope everyone approves. I'm going to work on my speech this show because apparently, I don't articulate well. So I didn't know you was the queen of boxing. My bad.
I can't stand you. I can't with you.
The twist is back. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a hot girl summer.
Listen,
Uh-oh.
the hair has been manipulated much too much here in the last few weeks, and I'm watching the Oscars. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ryan Coogler won for best screenplay, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a theater girl at my core.
She is, y'all. Y'all just have no idea. She finna start sweating this shit in a minute. Cause if Sinners don't win the rest of the night, she finna be fanning and fanning and fanning.
Yeah, this was absolutely wonderful. Okay. I'm gonna focus. I swear I'm gonna focus. Best original screenplay, y'all. That's awesome. Anyway, so my friend was looking like a movie star tonight. You look really pretty.
It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like they be talking about me sometimes. I'm telling you, I be seeing y'all comments. Some days I just don't feel like it. Some days I just want to come in here, talk to y'all how I normally look. Okay? Some days I might feel like doing a little something, but I don't be coming here trying to dress up for nobody.
Well, you look really pretty tonight.
Thank you.
You look really, really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, twist her back. I need to leave her alone for a second. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some break. It's been a really long time since
I was gonna ask you. It's getting warm. What's going on?
I might put some little braids in her.
I can't wait. I'm almost there, baby. I got about 2 more months. By May, when we get ready for Devin and Rolling, I'm going with some bohemian. Yay. Hey.
Look who we got in the house yet again today. Hi, friend. Y'all welcome Lady J to the show. Yeah, it's that kind of weekend, baby. Yeah. Friend, and I'm glad you said that because it looks like it's pointing to Devin and Rolly going down May 30th in Las Vegas now. Okay, we'll talk about that a little later. I want to get to the fights from last night, and then we'll dive into the rest of boxing news that we've heard over the weekend and whatnot. Let us welcome to the Queen's Court all the lovely people. Random Thoughts is in the house. D. Calico, how are you? Hey, Brent Fox, we see you. Dion Williams is in the house. Georgia Peach Denise, how are you today? The Messenger 215, what's going down? TZ Frank, how are you today? Macados Mac of the South is here. Errol Ferry is in the house. Who else do we have? Shogun 76. Hey, our girl Convos with Cam. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She's starting us off right this Sunday evening. She says, salute, beautiful queens. Working in the AM will catch the replay. Peace and blessings to you always. Thank you so much. She just came through to say, hey, drop off a little donation. Gonna catch us in the AM. We really appreciate y'all. We do. We really, really do. Shakila Fields, how you doing? Yo, I don't know who the mama in the door. I think Shakila is the mama. Shakila, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you. Michael Ray is here. Murphy AJ. I think Shakila is the mommy. I think. Yeah, I think she's mommy. Yeah, she is mommy. Yeah. BF, our good brethren. How are you doing this evening? What's going down? Sticks and Jabs is in the house. Keisha Sellers, hey girl, hey. K Migs, what's going down, sister? And our good brethren. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Hold on, here I go. Mr. Mont came through heavy with a nice $20 super chat. He didn't even say nothing. He just said, hey, y'all. Hey, Mr. Mont, how you doing? Mr. Mont, do you know I still have that license plate?
Mine is hanging up in my room. In
my back window. I really do like that. That was so nice and sweet and thoughtful of you. Thank you so kindly. Who else do we have? Empty the Clip is here. Mo 2013. Okay, you see Ginger in here cutting up. Yeah. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin is in the house. Hey, Chris. He says giving Jessica Rabbit. I like it. And she got the boobies. She just ain't got them out right now, but she sure got the Jessica Rabbit tatas. Natural at that. I ain't gonna tell the people your business. I'm just saying.
Thank you, because listen, I want these people to think I'm wide back and funny looking outside these walls, because I love them little comments that I be hearing. They be like, we only see you from the neck up. You right. You only see me from the neck up. You don't know what I look like for real.
That's how you supposed to see. What is we? Okay, get out of it. I grown up business.
I know, I'm grown. I'm 40.
Like, Dre D, what's going down? The phenomenal Mexican that slid up in here. How y'all doing this evening? What's going down on this good Sunday after evening and whatnot? We're gonna get into a little boxing talk, y'all. Excuse me and my fan. I'm having a moment. But let's get into last night's events. Friend, why your face was toe up a little bit? What was you thinking about? I saw you. You, Ginger.
Nothing. Last night was crazy.
It was crazy. So I'm gonna start with Gabriella Fundora. Okay. They opened I think she was the opener of the main card. I'm not sure, but that's what I started watching. Because I had almost missed her. Friend she did me a solid and sent me a text. So what's up, Erico? So listen, Gabriella Sweet Poison, is that her nickname Sweet Poison? Fundora was fighting Viviana Ruiz, who is, might I say, Viviana is 40 plus. I want to say she was like 41, 43. Wow. For a small in stature, 110-pound, 43-year-old woman, she fought extremely well. She gave Gabriella a few problems in that round number 2, if I'm remembering correctly. However, that mean, wicked Gabriella Fundora, she ain't really to be played with like that, because it was like she enjoyed it. She enjoyed that she got hit a little bit and that the lady was providing some resistance, because she went into like another gear or something. and she enjoyed punishing that woman. What did y'all think about Gabriella's performance? Did she scare y'all a little bit like she scared me? Janae?
Um, I see why our friend don't want her running down on nobody else. I see why Boxy feels that way. However, I still want to see it, but I understand why she would feel that way. Um, it's like a switch goes off in her mind. Like I don't know, like if that's making sense to y'all. Like literally, I feel like she has like it's like a second personality, like a light switch goes off, and she's just like, you know what, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like no, it's it's like scary. She's a wild cannon on the loose. And even in her post-fight interview, I said, oh yeah, she's a little crazy. She's definitely a little crazy. So I was not shocked at all. I didn't think that, Viviana had a chance in hell. However, she was throwing some overhands, which is always a great punch when you're trying to fight somebody that's really tall and lanky like her. She did land that quite a few times that gave her an issue. And I think you were on the spot, Nik. You said like a straight right. I don't know. She threw something straight down the middle and wham. But I mean, she's fantastic. She's exciting to watch. I don't know why she wasn't the second. She wasn't the co-main, because let me tell you, after that, but that's what was happening. But so she should have been, but she's so exciting to watch. She's so exciting to watch. I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, she was very exciting. Friend, what did you think about Gabriella's performance last night?
Shout out to the motherfucking weight bully. Oh, baby. Oh, she is phenomenal. Oh my God. And like, I knew she was good, but like last night I saw something that I guess maybe I never really paid attention to. She mean. Like like Janae said, she got a switch that turns on, and that switch is not a nice person. She's very snobby. She talks a lot of shit, but she will also beat your ass. And like, I don't know, man. Shout out to Viviana. She was doing her BESS. And she did. She did as much as she could for as long as she could. And like she touched Gabby a little bit.
Yeah.
And when she touched Gabby, I don't know, Gabby was like, oh bitch, this is what we wanted to do. Let's go. And like, I don't know, at that point, Gabby started headhunting. And it was obvious what she was doing. Like, she was walking her down like big girl style. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about her other than she is phenomenal. She blind, baby. Listen, and like I thought I was tripping when I saw Sebastian them come out like that. But they daddy walks them out. She has her glove on his shoulder and she's walking out because she can't see. They had to give the poor baby her glasses last night. She was like, oh, now I can see y'all asses.
But she got bifocals. She got big, thick glasses.
And the shit was crazy as hell. But she could see enough to beat your ass. And if you get too close to her, she actually can see your ass real good. And that's when she fucks you up the most. You have your best chances at a distance with her. You get too close to that girl, she is going to raw dog you out. Like she is a monster. Like, I don't know, man. I love that. I love that. But I will say this, and then I'm gonna pass the mic because it's three of us tonight. I appreciate the commentators saying out loud where everybody can hear that if you go down to 108, you are literally being abusive. They said it multiple times last night, friend.
They did.
Going down to 108 is just abuse. You are being I don't know what you're being, but I can't think of a word, but you are being that. And going down to 108 is crazy. You need to start making your way up. She got some stuff to tighten up on because she needs to learn to use her distance to fight. She don't because she can't see. Get them fucking eyes fixed. You and your brother. Okay, friend.
Now, it's not too much that I agree with you on when it comes to Gabby and the weight, but I have to agree. I'm gonna be very upset if she goes her tail down to 108. I'm gonna be pissed off if she does that because we don't know anybody that's down there at 108, and it would be basically child abuse if she goes down there. Them all she has to do is jab all night, but she's not even content with jabbing to her opponents to death. She be wanting to hurt people. She's a mean little fucker. She's really mean. Excuse me, mommy. I saw you come in here, but she's a mean. She mean. She is mean. So if she goes down to 108, I'm gonna be a little bit mad at her because there's no reason for you to do that. Talking about she gonna have to pack on so much weight, eat so much more to go up. Well, get to eating. You're in Vegas. Get to sit down at one of them buffets and get to eating, ma'am, because we don't want to see you down at 108. Now, if she does that, I'm gonna be looking at her sideways, and I don't want to have to do that because I'm a big Golden Girl Gabby fan. I don't want to see her go that route. It's just ridiculous. Move on up to 112, get on up there to 115, and do your best. Okay, we don't want to see you at 108. This is from people who watch boxing. Nobody wants to see that, ma'am. Nobody. Okay. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. My main biker is in the house. I haven't seen you in a while, main biker. Good to see you. He says, "Good evening, queens in chat." Thank you so much for coming through. And Karma girl, hey, I saw you come through. Hey, Karma. Anyway, so yeah, that would, as much as I would not want to call it weight bullying, that would be weight bullying. Yes, it would be. Listen, man. Hey,
She weight bullying right now. Because
no.
you know what she said? I would have to eat so much more. So basically what you're telling me, you ain't eating to stay around that weight. Put that food on.
That's not what she said. She said she would have to eat a lot more
Eat
to
it.
make it bigger.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Michael Jackson. Eat it. Eat it. Eat
it. That would be cool. Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, no.
Eat it. However.
So let us go to the next fight of the evening, which was Alexis Rocha versus JoJo Diaz at 147 pounds. I told y'all JoJo Diaz had no business at 147 pounds, and Alexis Rocha made him pay for going up to 147 pounds. He looked small in there. He was doing his BESS as well, but he didn't have, he had some good moments, but I don't remember giving him more than 3 rounds in that fight, if that. What did you guys think about JoJo Diaz? Was that his last fight? Is that the last we see of JoJo? Do they put him out there? Is he going to turn into Gamboa? What do you guys think about that? Janae?
I truly and sincerely, first of all, prayers up for JoJo. I hope that they had him checked for CTE. He needs a full brain scan. I picked Alexis Rocha again. I didn't have much to say about that fight. I don't know why we keep recycling JoJo Diaz. Why do we keep bringing him in? Even Alexis, we left a lot to be desired. When they got to the end and they was announcing who the winner was, and JoJo was over there, he was about to hit his best Andy Cruz. The scream that I let out, because I was confused. I almost believed him that he won. He was so excited. So I don't know if y'all are in full agreement. I think maybe tonight we give JoJo a job.
Can JoJo get a job?
Because JoJo on them lists.
He need you know what? Maybe he has that CTE as a karma for his crimes. You know,
he can do lawn care,
landscaping.
Boom.
Here we go. Okay. JoJo does the landscaping.
JoJo knows tires. Joe.
JoJo.
Shout out to y'all for the show from yesterday reference.
Ain't they awesome? They are awesome. I love the chat. I freaking love the Queen's Court. They are awesome. Yeah. JoJo tire shop, JoJo landscaping. Either or. You get 2 options. That's it. There you go. Friend, what did you think about JoJo? How did you?
What can I say?
You picked him to win.
You know, I did. And you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I wasn't really thinking. I was just going with whatever came to my mind at first. It's definitely time for JoJo to sit down. It's time. Alexis Rocha is not good to me. Never been big on this man. He is ass to me, and the story still stands. I struggled paying attention to that fight last night. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
I ended up playing my game for a little while, and I was like, shit. About the time I came back, I was like, damn, this shit's still on. Like, I don't know what. Alexis need a job too, if we gotta be honest.
Listen.
He can go over there and work at Edward Belenga's barbershop.
Exactly, drink. Exactly.
You know, somebody got to be on the wrong side of history every once in a while. I don't mind being that person.
Well, we bid JoJo farewell. I don't want to see him in the ring again. At this point, he is a punching bag. I don't want to see that for him. You know, he has made amends. He has given his life to Christ. And, you know, I wish him well. So I want to see him thrive outside the ring. Go ahead, JoJo. He's giving his life to Christ. You didn't know?
As he should. Them demons, hell, I'd give my life over too if I was him. Daily, every day.
Yeah, he speaks about he speaks about his relationship with the Lord like he every day. So I want him to concentrate on that because concentrate on that, JoJo. We wish you well, honey, and your alleged victims also. Moving right on. The other championship fight on this card was also between small weight class. I want to say this was straw weight, or what do they call it? Do they call it straw weight? Okay. So we had the unified champion Oscar Collazo versus Jesus Haro. Okay. And they were fighting down at a strong 108-pound weight limit. I don't think I've weighed 108 pounds since like my freshman year in high school. Maybe. That's really.
I ain't never weighed 108 pounds, and that's why I'm so against the shit. And that's a grown ass man. I ain't never weighed 108 pounds. Never. Ever.
Minimum.
When I came out, I was 54 pounds, friend. I ain't never weighed.
I ain't lying. They call it minimum weight. I can't even believe it's a weight.
No, minimum is bullshit. Bullshit. As a grown person, why on earth?
Bella Faith, the difference between the Pro Box card and this one, the Pro Box card was 5 from top to bottom. That's what the difference was. 5 from top to bottom. That's what the difference was. So the small gentleman made it to the ring, and crazy as it sounds, I could tell the difference between the small gentleman because one was significantly bigger than the other one. The champion seemed to be a lot bigger than the challenger, Mr. Haro. He seemed to be like much bigger than him. So he basically, and I told y'all yesterday when we talked about him, the last time I saw him fight, he was in a fight, and the guy that he was fighting, his corner stopped the fight like in round 5 or 6 or 7. And it didn't look like his opponent was losing. Now he was losing, but he wasn't getting like severely beat on where they needed to throw in the towel, in my opinion. But they did. Well, same thing in this fight. He was beating the guy, but it didn't feel like he was beating him severely. But he was unloading and unleashing some horrific body punches to this young man. And after round, what was it, 4 or 5? He said he wasn't coming back out the corner. He didn't want to fight no more. So I'm gonna say Collazo be putting them hands on folks he got some hellified hands because his people, they don't get knocked out, they get worn down, and they decide they don't want to fight him no more. So he says he wants to become undisputed and then move up. I wish him well. He's from Puerto Rico. He wants to be move up on the pound for pound list. He's on the pound for pound list right now, I think at like number 10. And a lot of people turn their nose up at it because they haven't seen him fight. They don't really know him. They're not familiar with him. But he up in there doing the doggone thing, and he making his opponents quit. So I don't know what that means, but Janae, how did you feel about his performance?
I saw someone tweet this and I about threw my phone. They said that he is like a smaller Bam. And I feel that was a little disrespectful. Now, not to say that he doesn't have skills, right? He's definitely, he's skilled enough for that weight class. And he does a lot of body work. That's why his opponents get so run down. I mean, he was letting them ring from here to California.
He was.
So it makes sense to me why his opponents just be like, I don't want to do this no more. They liver probably is on the other side of their body. Their kidneys hurt. Their ribs hurt. They can't breathe. That'll break you down more than getting punched in the face.
Yeah. It will.
And then you think they already at that real little tiny weight, so they ain't got no meat on their bones to, soften the blow. And then I'll quit too. This has been fun. I'm not a brisket though. Okay. Holla at you.
Don't penalize me.
Come out of here. Pack this shit up. Pack up your stuff and let's go. Let's hit the road. I'm not here for this. I didn't show up for this. So, I can't deny though. I was bored, and at that point, baby, my eyes was getting heavy. They was weak. It was weak. So, you shout out to that young man. Again, just a lot left to be desired, though. And two, it's hard because, like you said, Nik, like the night before we had Pro Box, which I mean had you on the edge of your seat till the last bell. So it was just hard. It was hard. I will give a lot of credit to the announcer, though. Whoever was in the ring announcing tried their best to hype it up.
They did. Because they knew they were there at ringside, probably doing that. So they knew.
I was like Bud last night. So,
Yeah.
I get it. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, yes. So that was my thoughts.
Friend, how did you feel about Collazo doing his big one last night?
I don't know what to feel. I by the time I woke up, because I had laid back and stretched out like Jesus. My arms was out and my feet had to, I crossed my feet. So my feet was crossed and I was stretched out on my couch like the Lord. And by the time I woke up, they had rang the last bell and they was like, he ain't coming out. And what the referee with the nice fade, the white man, he was like, he was confused as fuck. He was like, "What the fuck going on? You ain't gonna." What's happening? And that's when I woke up, friend. I woke up to his confusion, and I was also confused. I was like, "Well, what the fuck did I miss?" And then they were like, "I guess he ain't coming back out." I said, "Oh, he didn't quit." So I knew by then I had like maybe like 4 more minutes of sleep before the fight. So I laid back down, friend, and I was stretched back out like Jesus right here. And then I woke up right before the when I text you, the walkout. So I don't know what big one that he did. All I know is Buddy didn't come back out. And I woke up to the referee's confusion and I was also confused too. So there's that. I told y'all I wasn't watching. Listen, more power to you. If you can get down to 108 pounds as a grown man, I don't want to watch you fight because I feel like I'm watching, and like this is not for Bam them. 118 is I'm cool with that kind of weight. So I was cool with Sonny. Sonny was the limit with me. 115 is the limit with me. Okay, 18 I'm not watching that. Then my nephew sizes, and I don't feel comfortable watching little people fight. I'm sorry, I ain't watching it. I'm not.
Lord have mercy.
Right.
Well, he did what he was supposed to do. Let me just say that, okay? And hopefully more people will want to watch him, seeing how he's stopping these people and keeping them from coming back out to fight without being what looks to be visibly hurt, but they just have been beat on so bad that their bodies can't
Friend,
take
how
that 100.
much how much do you think your body could take at 108 pounds? I ain't gonna lie, that's a child's body. I
It
ain't never
is,
weighed
but
108 pounds, so I don't know many children, especially nowadays. You ain't gonna find too many children that's 108 pounds.
no, I mean they got to be elementary school kids, if that.
So they gotta be like in the third or fourth grade. My
Yeah,
sister's
like
son
children,
is
real children,
he
like
5'5", 157 pounds, dog. He 11.
real children, like real third grade, like you said, like second and third graders. It's
He
crazy.
105 pounds.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I see y'all coming on in. Come on in, hit that like button, please, on your
Yeah.
way in. Share the video if you have Twitter, please. Thank
I
you.
wonder what his walk around weight is for him to be fighting at 105 pounds.
He probably weighs like 125 for real, 130 maybe.
I like a small friend, but that's just, I mean, that's tiny. That's pushing it. Cause I feel like at that point, like I could punk you at 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just blow too hard and that's a wrap. Like, we could never play fight or nothing because I'd accidentally hurt you or something. Like, nah, that ain't cool. Yeah, I don't
Raider
like
Nation, I know you lying. Talk about his walk around weight is 106. You have told a fib. You are not
109.
telling the truth. You have got
Y'all
to be kidding.
lying, man.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Y'all lying, man.
No,
He ain't walking around at 109 pounds as a grown person.
I don't believe it. We talked about that earlier, drink. Now, I don't believe in calling folks weight bullies, but if Gabby go back, if she try to go down to 108, I will be forced to call her a weight bully.
Y'all better. Y'all better.
I'll be forced. Yeah.
Karma said 110 max.
Yeah. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. So then we get to the main event, which is Kenneth Sims Jr. versus, let me say the man's name.
Tito Martinez. Tito Martinez. It was Kenneth Sims versus Tito Martinez.
Barbosa.
I didn't know you was the
Arnold.
queen of boxing. My bad.
I can't stand you. Arnold Barbosa versus Kenneth Sims Jr. And that too was another fight that was, I don't want to call it a snooze fest, but it was not particularly exciting at all. Kenneth Sims, my dear brother, you looked really drawn up on the scale at 147. So, and I told y'all this before I really paid attention to what he was looking like on the scale. Yesterday, there are 3 things as a professional boxer, that you always need when you go into your camp. That is going to be a certified, tested, tried, and true cut man or cut person, man or woman, a nutritionist, and what was my third thing? A strength and conditioning coach. Kenneth, you missed them latter 2. You didn't have a nutritionist and you didn't have a strength and conditioning coach. Well, one of them was missing because you was on there looking like a skeleton and you had no muscles at the weigh-in or in the fight. You rehydrated, but you weren't right. I don't know how you're going to go back down to 140 because after last night's loss, he says he's going back down to 140. I don't know how he's going to do it when he looked like what he was looking like trying to make 147. Barbosa looked the best that I've probably seen him look in a while. So shout out to him. He looked good at 47. The weight did him very well. I think he's going to stay at 47. If I were him, I would. He looked strong up there. He looked good. I mean, he looked the best that I've seen him in a while. Barbosa only has 1 loss, so he's a really good competitive fight for anybody at 147. And I thought it was very interesting that he called out 2 people at 147. Also, Alexis Rocha called out this person as well, and I'm here for it. I want to see the Mexican on Mexican boxing. Okay, I want to see it. They both called out Ryan Garcia. What y'all see in Ryan that y'all want to expose? I want to see it too. Should be easy. Y'all both on Golden Boy. Make it happen, Oscar. And then also, Barbosa called out Keyshawn Davis. Because he said Keyshawn always trolling online, talking about don't nobody want to fight him. He want to fight him. Where you at, Keyshawn? That's what he said. So yeah, I want to get you ladies' take on last night's fight. What can Kenneth Sims do? How do y'all feel about him going back down to 140? What do you want for him next? What do you want for Arnold Barbosa? Janae?
You know, I always like when we have shows like this so that I could just rub it in people's face that we all really watch boxing and be knowing what we talking about.
A little bit.
I told y'all, neither one of them have a second gear. The only difference in that fight last night is that Barbosa is just a little bit more relentless in what he does. He fights, very traditional Mexican style. That's really the only difference in that fight last night. That fight was terrible. It was boring. It was nothing worthy of a main event. Again, I think I had said some of those rounds was going to get lost in the sauce, and that's exactly what happened. Kenneth Sims, you came out there in true religion and truly got your ass packed up. Listen, I don't even know what to say. 147 is not for you, boo. Maybe go back down to 140. You might give some of those guys a hard time, but based on last night, probably not. And then can you even make 140 at this point? Because you're a little thick around the middle. You're a little thick, okay? Barbosa. Now, he did fill in a little bit nicer at 147 pounds. But again, and then I'm trying to think, who is at 147? He's not beating Keyshawn. He's not beating Debo Dev. I don't even know that he would beat Ryan. And that's saying a lot. that is saying a lot. If I don't even think that you could be Ryan Garcia. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Um, maybe in that fight, his power might, but I don't know, because Ryan hit him with that left hook, and then we all gonna be sitting there just all looking crazy. Keyshawn will put belt on his ass. So I think that he needs to just stay in his lane. And I don't know what that lane is, but I don't know that he's a top contender at 147. And also he's small. Like, he's kind of tall, but he's not. Like, he's like in that kind of middle
You talking about
height.
Sims?
No, Barbosa.
Oh, Barbosa.
I think he's like 5. I think he's like 5'7", maybe 5'8".
Yeah.
Sims was taller than him, and he looked worse. So I don't have any hope for you. So that's, those are my thoughts. I mean, I picked Barbosa to win. I wasn't shocked. Kenneth, best of luck to you. I don't know that he's ready for a job, but he kind of like got one foot out the rope and one foot in.
Box, how you feel about that fight last night? What you thought?
I was still, my eyes was kind of rolling around for the first couple rounds. But then I came to, and I think I came to in like the third round, and Kenneth was getting whooped on. And a lot of you young fighters, I really, and like, I'm really big on Scooter Davis. And I talk about Scooter Davis a lot because y'all could like dig from some of his work ethic and some of the things that he does not participate in during camp. A lot of y'all have a I can't keep my dick to myself problem. And that's something that you need to do a lot of work on. Y'all have a fucking problem. You don't have no legs. You don't have no strength. You don't have no stamina because all y'all want to do is fuck. We see y'all.
Holding hands, walking around everywhere you go with your piece.
We in the places that y'all be, and I'm not here to tell nobody business. But all I'm gonna tell you is your job is boxing. That means you need to retain some of your strength as a man. And you can't do that if you constantly letting yourself go. A lot of these boxers, they don't have a stamina problem. They have a fucking problem. And a lot of their people won't be honest, and we come out and make excuses, and a lot of you fans don't get to see behind the scenes and what be happening and what's going on. So y'all automatically assume they not training. They absolutely are training. They absolutely are doing what they supposed to do.
They overtrained.
They are unsupervised. And when they are unsupervised, they are doing their own thing. Scooter Davis is an exception. He does not partake in the things, and you can tell when he's fighting, he come out and he's strong. Like, everything that he do is fully engaged. That's because he stopped doing the one thing that would drain his power. That shit to y'all is Samson's hair. You start letting that shit go, you lose your strength. Kenneth showed me how you was just letting the shit go last night. You didn't have nothing in you. You was literally getting your ass beat. And then you got these people questioning your gas tank. Me, little Messy, who get to sit back and watch all the shit from a distance, I know what y'all be doing. I know what your problem is. That'd be a lot of y'all problems. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to say Kenneth need no job, but a lot of, buckle down. Cut the shit. Actually be a boxer. Actually do the things that you need to do for your career, because y'all be fucking around. Y'all don't be taking this shit serious how y'all need to be taking this shit serious. And I hate to say it like this, y'all not Bud. Y'all can't do that kind of shit and still have the legs to perform. Bud different. He can do all that and still have the legs to perform. Y'all can't. Please take some notes from Scooter Davis. I don't give a shit. What's next for Arnold Barbosa? Who do he beat? Who can he beat?
At 147, I don't know. I'd love to see, since it looks like Devin is about to fight Rolly, for Ryan to have a tune-up or a stay busy fight Ryan Garcia like he called him out and asked him. They both fight for Golden Boy. Why not?
All right, well then, you know what I'm saying? Get something like that.
Oscar said no.
I agreed. I would say no too, because why?
Oscar said, get it out your mind tonight.
He's not going to
let him fight Melvin.
Melvin's at 140.
Arnold Barbosa is fighting at 147. Let him fight Melvin. Melvin needs to go up. We tired of fucking with Melvin.
Melvin has been ordered to fight his mandatory at 140.
If Melvin know like I know, he'd get that swole nigga off his neck and run out the front door. Get out. Go to 147. You're stressing all of us out. We're tired of your shit. We tired of you getting up being an explainerer on top of all of that. Go whoop some ass.
People don't know who Melvin is in the chat. Can y'all tell them who Melvin's real name is? NPR, we call Melvin Hitchens. Thank you, Drink.
Melvin is Richardson Hitchens because he's plain, simple. He don't follow the program, and he still lives with his mama.
Can I interject? Because we was on this topic last night. Because you know who Melvin be hanging out with?
Who?
Because they got the same manager.
Who?
Edgar Berlanga.
Says a lot. Says a lot.
Not only is he an explainerer, he's a quitterer too, because hanging out with them 2 Chainz Berlanga is insane. Mr. GLD himself. Melvin, your taste in friends is fucking ridiculous. Ew. You couldn't hang out with Shakur and them no more, so you was like, man, I'm gonna go hang out with bro.
Wait, can I be more messy?
Please. Yeah, please.
They was on Instagram yesterday, all on FaceTime with their shirts off.
Who? Janae, who?
No, come back.
Who?
Okay, wait a minute. Speaking of, because we gonna have to address a couple of things, and I know we gotta roll out of here because tomorrow's Monday. Edgar got a song, friend.
Edgar got a. What did you mean? He got a song. What is we talking about? He done went in the studio with Fat Joe.
He got a song.
So that's what his new career is, because he needs to leave boxing alone. So he's a rapper.
I don't know
now.
what he doing, friend, but he got a song out, and I did see all of them was with their shirt off dancing to his song.
Well, hell, Clarissa got a song out too. They need to be the new Remy and Fat Joe and just go ahead and do that. That's what they need to do. Because I'm sick of the bull. I'm sick of the bull coin at this point. You gonna rap or you gonna box? What you gonna do? What are we doing? And then your ignorant friends is hyping you up about it instead of telling you get in the gym after getting mollywopped by She-Ross. That's what we do. That ain't your friends. Them is not your real friends. Because I'd be damned if my homegirls get mollywopped like you got mollywopped. And I be encouraging them to rap instead of get back big. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And doing it on live for people to see that I'm participating in such foolishness. All y'all can go to hell and just stop boxing. Just do streaming and dumb shit like that. Do that. Because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of all of them. Edgar rapping, Hitchinson missed my match on the day of. Hitchens is the hype man. So you the new Flavor Flav? Do I need to send you a clock? I'm sick of everybody.
Because he was sure looking ashy.
My thing is this, like, or y'all don't want to fight no more? Or like, I know y'all want to have fun, but like, Edward, when you hadn't fought since you got stopped, it's time. It's time for you to come back. I don't want to watch. I'm almost done with boxing. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, the more like I see them, I wish social media wasn't so accessible.
That's a whole nother conversation, friend.
If it wasn't, I probably would like a lot of them a lot more. But the fact that I like not only get to see some of their lives in person, I have to see it on social media too.
It's just like, just, just, Thank you so much, 88 Sports Talk. He says, damn, Shiraz done beat that boy ass into a new career, music. Ain't that like, that's how bad you done got beat up that bad where you're not talking about fighting no more. At all. You just, I'm sorry, I missed some super chats earlier. Main Biker came back. I don't know if I read this one or not. He says Haro was yelling mercy with them body shots. And yes, he was. Body shots tore that boy up. Toe him up, toe him down. Mr. Munn, thank you so much with the $5. He came back and he says Ken Sims didn't have a second gear at all in that fight. He didn't. He was stuck in neutral. He was pretty much stuck in neutral. He had no what's the word? Adjustments. He couldn't let his hands go. When he finally started letting his hands go, it was too late. Barbosa had already built up a nice enough lead, and he was continuing to let his hands go. So he was beating him on the exchanges. It just wasn't a good look for Kenneth Sims. He's gonna have to, again, like my friend said, buckle down, focus, keep your pain to yourself for a substantial amount of time, or at least while you're in camp. Get you a nutritionist, get you a strength and conditioning coach, because your body did not look like you had done any strength and conditioning work. It just didn't. It just didn't. Not on the day of weigh-in and not on the day of the fight when you rehydrated. You even rehydrated up and you looked pudgy. Nothing was ripped about you. So I don't know what to say except for take your career a little bit more seriously. Go ahead, friend.
And I see what you said. He got a sickle cell problem. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he had sickle cell.
He has sickle cell. He does
he have the
cell.
disease, or he has the trait?
He has sickle cell disease, if I'm not mistaken. My thing is this though. He's had this whole entire time. He didn't look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the sickle cell just ain't making him look like that now. Like, he's had this the whole entire time.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, it's more than just the sickle cell. That's acknowledgeable. Like, he got sickle cell.
Yeah, but he been fighting and he's been winning and he's been okay. So yeah. Raiders Nation say Sims' diet plan is the same one Neverett follows. Well, it's working for Neverett. Seems to be working for him when he go back down to 130. So we'll see what Sims looks like at 140 if he decides to go back down, which is what he said he was going to do. I would like to see Arnold Barbosa with Ryan Garcia. I would like to see him with Keyshawn. If that's what he's asking for, I'm not finna shelter him from no storm. If y'all think Keyshawn gonna run through him, put them in the ring together. Who am I to say not? Who am I to say not? He didn't say nothing about Lewis Crocker because he probably knows he doesn't get a chance at that fight. But if that's a fight he can get, God bless him, go get it. I'm sure he'd go to the UK to do it. But he looked good to me as good as I've seen him before. I won't call the man ass. He's got one loss. He lost to T.O. and he did it at 140. He looks healthier. He looks like he feels better at 147. So shit, it ain't time for him no job yet. I don't like when y'all do that. Y'all, yeah, he's ass. He's trash. He's this. The man still is a fighter, a boxer. He's got a career. He could call out the people at 147. Y'all know we're not finna get all the main fights we want to see back to back to back to back to back. So he got to fight somebody. Bring Keyshawn's ass on. You want to be at 147? Bring your ass. This man is calling you out. You claim nobody wants to fight you. Well, he says he does. Make the fight. Now, moving on to the boxing news for the weekend. Speaking of them, since we're there, we'll stay there with the actor squad. What in the hell are they gonna do? Who's Keyshawn gonna fight next, or is he gonna become a streaming personality? Because that's what he seems to be focused on at this point. Do we know what weight class he's fighting in? Okay, is he at 147 or is he at 140? Do we know? No, we don't. Let's figure that out. Same thing with Shakur. You had a great performance against T.O. Is your career over? What the fuck you gonna fight next? Who do you want next? What are you gonna do? Are you going back down to 135? Or are you gonna stay at 140 and fight somebody? Let us know, please. What's going on? Raymond Ford. What's going on with you and O'Shaquie Foster? Is your boy coming back down, or you gonna be the boulder? You gonna protect Shakur? What's going down? We need.
Do you know how like incredibly low it have to be to be like, oh, I'm gonna fight you for my homeboy? I know my friends can fight, so if I fight you, I'm not fighting you because my friends can't fight. I'm fighting you because I just love the game. I'm not fighting you to protect you like my homegirls. Like, I'm not doing that. They got hands. I'm just doing it for the love of the game. He ain't doing it for the love of the game. He was like, my home, you got to go through me to get to my partner. Ew, y'all running trains. That's nasty.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And the other thing I don't like, and these are all people that I like personally. Well, this person, somebody that I like personally, but I did not like his answer in the ring when they asked Gary Antoine about fighting Shakur Stevenson. What the hell kind of answer was that? Oh, it sounded like he was copping please. I'm just gonna say it. That's what it sounded like to me. Well, we just gonna wait. He the best one there, so we're gonna say the best for last. Who asked y'all to say that? What I did not like that. Am I the only one? Because I felt like that didn't sound right to me. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I did not like Gary Antoine's answer when they asked him about unifying with Shakur Stevenson. Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. So I do want to know. Oh, and one last thing. Before we get to talking about that, I would like to know, has anybody, and it could have been released by now, I haven't checked my Twitter, but is anybody in the know about the VADA results from the Mario Barrios Ryan Garcia fight? Have they been released yet? Because the last time I checked, Clarissa Shields and Franchon Cruz Dezern fought the day after they did. And VADA makes sure to post when their crew is on site for said fights. They were on site. They made a post saying they were on site for the Garcia Barrios fight. They made a post saying they were on site for Dezern Cruz and Shields. They have since come out and posted on their official Twitter page, congratulations, Clarissa Shields, Franchon Dezern Cruz, for having both negative VADA tests. But I have not seen anywhere where they've posted congratulations, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, for having negative VADA tests. Have they released something that I haven't seen yet? Please let me know. Because why the fuck have they not? Why have they not? It was a WBC championship fight. So there's no reason in the world those test results have yet to be made public.
You know, friend, you know why? You're going to get us kicked off the internet. Because why are you asking those kind of questions, friend? You know the answer. Ryan Garcia looked phenomenal after getting his ass beat by Rolly Garcia. What's his name? Rolly Garcia?
Romero,
Rolly Romero?
Tito
Nah, I'm pulling
Martinez.
you. Tito Martinez. I did that shit on purpose. Nah, I just want to know, like, we all been waiting, and like my friend, she just didn't pick up on this yesterday. She's been looking for 2 weeks every day for 2 weeks because we had a discussion and I pointed something out to my friend and she said, and said, and I said, and she said, wow, and I said, So you're never gonna get them.
I'm gonna chime in a little further.
Go ahead.
Because
They want you to cheat. They don't want you to get caught.
Listen, what happens when both parties get caught?
That belt is vacant. That belt should be vacant if that's the case. Either way, y'all dumbass told us you were there testing at the facility. So guess what I'm doing? I'm looking for the results. Where are the results? And all you silly people are running around this internet talking about, well, why he got to start testing now? They always going to bring up the testing. Devin and them always going to bring up the testing. What the fuck you think they supposed to do? What you think they supposed to do? Not bring up the testing? Where are the results for a WBC sanctioned championship fight? That's mandatory.
You know where they are. They're in the trash. They're in the trash with the armbands that we ripped off when we were leaving the arena.
We don't need those, okay?
We don't need those.
Those people were on it. Everyone was in cahoots.
I need all of y'all.
We don't need those things.
I need all of y'all in the Queen's Court who have a Twitter page to go right on over there to VADA. Ask them.
They left them on the sprinter in the envelope.
They're at the landfill.
The questions, because they bank on you not wanting to know. They bank on you being blind. They bank on you not giving a care. They bank on that. Ask the questions. Just saying.
Ask the questions and your ass is not getting no answers because we all saw the answers. We all saw it.
And speaking of, who is running VADA now that Victor has kicked the can?
Hadn't been running VADA in years. Yeah. It wasn't him. So him dying didn't change nothing. Hadn't been Victor.
It was just the face.
Hadn't been him in years.
Yeah. Those results are in the belly of a raccoon currently. They're gone.
Todd French 600, thank you so much. He says Mario got the weak-ish. He was on the weak toll. What's the week odds? Well, I don't know what he was on.
Cousin,
I don't know.
We watched that fight from the locker room with other fighters. We all said the same
said the same.
Everybody said testing right now. Immediately. We all said the same thing, cousin. I promise you we did. I promise you we did. Text
And they
him
act
right
like
now.
Shakur was wrong for making the reference. Like, are y'all stupid? Or we gonna act like the boy just didn't get caught cheating and didn't look like shit when we knew he wasn't on the juice? Because this is the other thing with his lying ass. Because he accepted the year-long punishment, what came along with that was year-long testing. So before he fought Rolly Ramiro, he had to complete a year of testing. That's what he looks like when he doesn't have anything in his system.
And not off the drugs.
Yeah. Just thought I'd put that in there because nobody's talking about it. And this is the other thing with Oscar saying he wants. Why do y'all think Oscar has changed his tune about wanting Ryan to fight Devin next? Because for this whole year or so, he has been, he doesn't need to fight him again. We're done with that. He did not want the rematch. Oscar didn't. But all of a sudden now that there's rumblings and almost solidified that Devin's about to fight Rolly and Ryan just beat Barrios, Oscar wants that fight next. Why do y'all think that is? I'm just curious to know. I have my own assumptions, but why do y'all think that is?
He's on the shit that he can't get caught on. The money is there. It's already been lined up and written. He's on the shit that he can't get caught on. If Devin was smart, he would not fight Ryan Garcia again ever. I would literally Errol Spence, Keith Thurman him. That's a motherfucker, you Keith Thurman. That is a person that you Keith Thurman. You don't give him a chance to do it again. We saw it clear as day, y'all. And Mario Barrios had the flu, okay? But no excuse for how Ryan Garcia looked. Mario Barrios having the flu didn't make Ryan Garcia look like that.
Didn't.
He is over there. Y'all remember when I told y'all Canelo was getting ready to fight Bud and they was in there creating the everlasting gobstopper? That's what Ryan got. He looked phenomenal. This is the shit that didn't have him roid raging. He wasn't yelling and screaming and being all stupid and crazy. This is the shit that got him chill. He can act like a normal person. He can still lose weight, keep his muscle, be fucking strong, move fast, and be his phenomenal self, and it go undetected.
And I think a lot of that calmness had to do with the fact that he doesn't hate Mario Barrios the way that he hates and envies Devin Haney. He envies and hates Devin with a passion. He just does. Janae, why do you think Oscar has changed his tune about having this fight and having it so soon, like next?
I mean, because it really also boils down to, like, at this point, Ryan's at 147 pounds. It's really only him, Devin, and Keyshawn that are the big money makers up there. I agree with Box. That's somebody that you stall out. If your name is Debo, stall him out. With now, I know they got this old saying. I don't know if they have it in Tennessee, but I know they have it in Texas. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, you can't get fooled again.
You can't.
Stall him out. We all know. It's the open secret, okay? It's the open secret. We all know. Ain't no sense in beating a dead horse. So you don't beat the dead horse. You let the horse lay in the street and die. Because in reality, he needs you. He needs you.
The same way. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And since we're here being messier, I don't know if y'all saw this just happened like recently, like just in the past hour, Senior still going around saying to Devin.
I saw it.
I just think that this is all crazy. So this is what I'm going to say about this, about the roids, and then I'm going to leave that topic alone. If we're all not going to confess, then let's not just point the finger at one person. If we all ain't going to have a universal confession, let's just keep doing it how we've been doing it, which is keeping it under wraps or keeping it as a very wide open secret that we all know and just don't talk about. You bit off more than your son's ass could chew, and now people are on steroids. I don't like it.
I don't
like it.
And I'm a fan of Brian Norman Jr. and Senior. But Senior is so out of pocket with this that it's not funny. I saw him, and what she's referring to is he was on Vlad TV for boxing over there. Yet again, that's where the foolishness always happens, over on Vlad for Boxing City. And he was saying it's been a wide known rumor for you. No, it haven't. No, it hasn't. I've never heard until Ryan Garcia. Until Ryan Garcia popped dirty, have I ever heard anybody question if Devin Haney was on performance enhancing drugs? Never. I don't know where he got that from. I don't know why he's going around saying that, and it just is a bad look for him to do so, and I wish he would stop. Other than that, I feel like Devin is in a very good seat at this point, because not only was PBC and Rolly Romero in a tight spot, so is Golden Boy and Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. They don't have a TV deal. They don't have a network deal. Virgil Ortiz is on his way out the door. They are disgruntled. Okay. Ryan Garcia is his last golden egg. We're not finna even talk about Kid Austin. Ryan Garcia is his golden egg, and Ryan has made it known that once his contract is up with them, he doesn't want to be there anymore either. He's trying to cash Ryan's ass out. That's what he's trying to do, and he's trying to do it soon. Talking about, oh, I don't want Devin shouldn't fight anybody, no tune-ups. You don't want him to fight Rolly, because that fight is helping the PBC. Because they on their last leg too, whether we talk about it or not. Okay, they're trying to reboot. And yes, Devin fighting Rolly is absolutely helping the PBC. Y'all don't want to talk about that, but it's the truth. Y'all love to say he ain't the face of boxing, but your PBC face of boxing is doing them a disservice right now. Y'all want to talk about that?
Where is PBC's face of boxing?
Y'all want to talk about that?
Nah, his fans might show up drooling and shit, foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. So right now, Devin Haney is sitting in a position of power. He can fight Rolly Romero, which is for a belt. He plans to fight Rolly Romero next. What Ryan Garcia can do, while y'all just let him sit and cheat, why isn't he talking about trying to unify with Lewis Crocker, who has the other belt over there? Why isn't he doing that? Does he have an injury or not? Because one day I hear he has a hand injury. The next day, he want to fight Devin Haney next. Which one is it? Last thing I want to say about that.
Neither one of them, friend. He don't want to fight him, friend. Please.
If he has an injury, how convenient is that? I remember Mr. Fury used to always claim injury when he didn't want to be bothered with VADA either. Just want y'all to be cognizant of the bullshit that be going on. You injured. So now you don't have to do VADA testing. I see through all your Maybelline, bitch. I see through all your Maybelline, Oscar and Ryan. I see through it. Okay? And I'm like you, friend. If he won't comply with the drug testing that Team Haney sets forth, then there is no fight. I'm going to say it again. If he does not comply with the drug testing standards that Team Haney sets forth, there is no fight. And I don't want to hear none of you so-called boxing fans say shit about it. Go ahead, friend.
So, like, do we trust Vada? Honestly, truly, like, are we trusting Vada at this point? Because they're lying to us in our face. So, I want him to enroll in a program, an honest drug program, because
Vada, whoever.
I don't care who they use, but at this point, I can't trust nobody who say they was in the building and wasn't no tests conducted. Because y'all didn't test Ryan Garcia, and I don't give a damn what y'all say. Ryan Garcia on that shit. Take me to court. Take me to court. But I guarantee you, whatever blood they pulled out of his ass around that time is heavily, heavily, heavily fucked up.
Drink, what the fuck kind of propaganda is you talking about? What you talking about? Because now I'm the fuck offended. What lie did I tell? What propaganda am I pushing? Don't come in here with that dumb shit tonight. Not on this good Sunday. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We should get Team Haney some shirts, and this is what they're gonna say, because you just dropped the bar. If they don't comply, we must deny. That's what the shirts is gonna say. I'm listen. It's
I'm saving the PBC. Who's keeping them afloat? Cause that David Benavidez Zerto fight, goddamn show ain't doing it. And where that little motherfucker at who y'all nibble on all the time? Where he?
Right. Drink, like, this is not propaganda. This is just facts.
They hate to give people credit. He is. Why the hell do you think Rolly changed his mind? So you just gonna ignore the fact that Rolly Romero for years talked about not fighting Devin Haney, but all of a sudden now he want to fight him? You can you explain that shit?
Well, let's just explain this, Nik. Don't even get upset. Let's explain this. How many cards? Raise your hand if you know how many cards PBC has had this year. Drop the number in the chat. How many cards has the PBC had this year?
And please don't say Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios, because that was a ring card.
Get on my nerves.
Since y'all always gangbanging for the different promoters, y'all got y'all promoter hats on. How many cards has the PBC had this year? How many cards has the ring had? How many cards has Matchroom had? How many cards has Top Rank had? How many cards has Golden Boy had? Like, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. And again, you guys are also forgetting, because y'all are very one-track minded. Do we need to be reminded that Al is 1 foot in this world and 1 foot out since he had that stroke that Floyd revealed?
That's not correct. That's not correct. No. That's not correct. That's not correct.
Are we forgetting? Are we? Oh, all right. Okay. I mean, I don't want to bring these things up, because I try not to, talk bad about the different promotions, because I don't care. But I'm just saying, when Floyd is not in the PBC business, there's no fights.
And now that you said that, where is the Floyd in the fights from PBC, if that's the case? Because you're right. Floyd pulled out, and now all of a sudden, PBC has got to reach out to the ring to get their cars made.
There's a lot of co-promotions going on when, just a few years ago, it was fuck you. We don't have to cross the street and do promotions.
That's what they used to tell me.
Blink twice if you need help.
Throwing up gang signs and shit for PBC. That's what they used to do.
Blink twice if you need an investor.
I'm trying my best to keep my eyes open.
I'm just saying, you guys don't want to deal in the real world. Y'all want it to be the way that you want to see it, and that's not what's happening. We all can count on this many fingers how many cards they done had. So
until further notice, the cantankerous one is retired. Until further notice, okay? Benavidez has been their one constant. Their one constant. And if you too foolish to say that Devin Haney fighting Rolly Ramiro is not only helping Rolly, but the PBC as a whole, then I can't even have an honest conversation with you. You're being disingenuous, and that's sad. That's sad. You talking about Tank and his bitch ass ain't fought nobody and I don't know how long, and he talking about coming back to fight Pitbull Cruz. Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss it.
Wait. And can we say something else really quick since we just on the topic, okay? And this is not a slight to David at all and their situation over there. This is just the truth. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then whatever. They can't get David the opponents that he wants. Why do you think that is?
Money.
Only comes down to one thing, baby. Listen, David's a fantastic fighter. We love the monster on this show. But what I'm saying is he got the same problem that a few other fighters have. Somebody can't come up with the cash to get their asses whooped.
Honey, listen. In other news, before my old lady really kick in and I just get the cussing profusely and whatnot, because folks in here acting like they dumb and I know they not. Did y'all hear that Boots and Xander are in preliminary talks now?
Friend, I meant to text you this because I read that earlier. I want the capping to stop, number one. Number two, let me just go ahead and say this, because that camp does this a lot, and then he ends up fighting somebody that we've never heard of from an unknown country. But I'm going to also say this, and why I partly don't believe that to be true, because he would have been out of the ring almost a year at that point, right? It'd be quite some time he would have been out the ring. Also, we have to consider... Yes.
You talking about Boots? Mm-hmm.
He'd been out of the ring almost a year at this point. Also, we have to heavily consider, because I thought about what we talked about, and Boots and Mel Charlo can't fight Father's Day or Juneteenth because the World Cup is all summer. So what big fights are we going to get in June or July? Because the fan base that would spend the money to come to a big fight, I would prefer to go to the World Cup. And you forget, and the World Cup is in New York, it's in New Jersey, it's in Philly, it's in Dallas, it's in Miami, it's in Atlanta, it's in all the big cities, LA, Mexico City. So you're going to have so many moving parts, so much air traffic, so much going on. Nobody's making no fights this summer. So what you telling me, you're going to fight in August? September?
Oh, Eric said the U.S. games have been canceled. Really? Is that a fact?
Eric, I find that hard to believe. That is way too much money. And also,
let me let y'all in for years.
Yes, and also let me let y'all in on a little secret. Zuffa TKO is running the whole damn tournament. So them games ain't getting canceled.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe that the World Cup games are getting canceled. That's a huge deal.
Dana and that whole crew are running the World Cup. Yeah. So again, so you just not gonna fight till September?
Okay, so maybe he gets a fight in before September. Maybe he gets a fight in May, and then they come back in September.
Look, which brings us back to my original prediction, because Xander just fought, so he's not gonna turn around and fight you in May, boo boo.
No, he's not. He's not gonna fight in May. Boots will probably get some type of tune-up in May, and then they fight in September. Hopefully we can get that.
That's not long enough layoff. So now we're looking at late November, December. Come on, y'all. Just do a little math. You don't have to have a lot of smarts or business acumen or know anything about boxing to just know that it can't be that. It can't be. Literally, FIFA starts June 16th in hella cities, and it don't end till almost the end of July.
Oh, wow. then we
So what big fight? So what
fight.
big fight can you have?
No big fights. That's why I'm saying Boots will probably have a tune-up if he does anything, and then fight at the end of the year. Now, who the tune-up will be?
It won't be Xander because Xander just fought.
No, it won't be Xander because Xander.
That means Xander would be in camp today, and we know that that's not true.
No.
And we also know Eddie can't sit around and wait for Boots to fight. He also has Bam who needs to get a fight in. He got a lot go. Ray Ford, Ben Whitaker, because they're all supposed to be
on that card.
So we not waiting until no September. Boots gonna be fighting somebody else that he's gonna knock out in round 2, and y'all are gonna be pissed about it. And I'm just.
Oh, Drink said Boots and Rashidi, and I have been seeing that. I've seen that before somewhere.
That is pitiful. Again, but y'all,
they
but
make
you know what?
Boots
But you know what
Rashidi.
pisses me off? Y'all let certain fighters get away with that shit, but when it be other people, oh, they didn't fight nobody, and woo, 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 woo. Who wants? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I would rather see him fight Money Mail. I would rather see him fight Jermell Charlo. I don't want to see no Rashidi. I don't want to see another man whose name I can't even pronounce.
Erico said he heard Madrimov.
Madrimov just fought. Ain't he the one that just got ain't Madrimov the one that just had damn pneumonia, bronchitis, almost killed his ass, had to have knee surgery, and then he also just fought. So how is he gonna fight Madrimov? He just fought, and we all saw how Madrimov left that fight. Madrimov looked like somebody tore off in his ass. He's not ready to fight Boots. Y'all are delusional.
He might be ready in May. He said he wants to get right back in there.
No. You know what? Maybe Boots could fight Bochuk. I don't know, but it ain't gonna be somebody that y'all think is exciting. I can tell you that. And it's March 15th. So if we're making a May date, we're on the clock, baby. And there's only one person at 154 pounds that I done seen in the gym. But y'all, y'all never listen to me, honey. Y'all don't never listen. Because we own the clock for May.
Well, friend, who you think he might potentially fight in May?
One of them residential trees. You asked. One of them residential trees. That's all we're getting at this point. That's all we're getting, friend. We ain't getting nothing else. A residential tree. That's it. We got to be satisfied. Like my friend said, one of them unknown no names that we don't know, and we just going to be happy with it. That's it. That's it.
Shit. I don't know who Boots can potentially fight at this point. Like my friend
One
said,
of them residential trees.
The only somebody that's been in the gym is Mel Charlo, but they are not about to put him in the ring with Mel. Well, that would be decent to do because Mel has been off for so long. If you're going to fight him, you want to fight him coming off of this long layoff, I would think. That would satisfy the fans. No? I don't know. God damn it. We got anything else? Because, the messenger. I'm glad you said that. Because I saw the other day, we were thinking Tim Tszyu versus EJ, but Tim Tszyu is fighting somebody else. So the messenger said Boots versus EJ. I don't think that's going to happen. What do y'all think? And do you guys think that since Tim Tszyu is not now fighting somebody else, that's just a wrap on Errol Spence Jr. at this point? Because this June will be 3 whole years.
Listen, I don't know if y'all follow these people on Instagram. Again, if we're making a May date, we're on the clock. Errol Spence Jr. is in Mexico. So I don't know what that means to y'all. But if I'm in Cabo, baby, I'm not pulling up to fight nobody in May. It's because it's not gonna happen. You ain't gonna black up my shit, and I'm just coming on vacation. Okay. It's March 15th. We own the clock for May. Errol Spence is out of the picture. Rick Timms, there's no July dates going down. It's not going to happen, Captain. They cannot have a big fight in the middle of the World Cup. That's not smart. Now, there are a lot of not smart people in boxing. So fine, they might really try it. But it would not behoove any promoter to have a big card in the middle of the World Cup. I don't think you guys understand how popular football is in the other parts of the world.
Right. It's not also popular here, but in other parts of the world, it's the sport.
Correct. Yeah. And also you guys need to use your brain. People that have money want to be around other people that have money. And there's going to be a lot of money at these soccer games. And I also just told you who's running the show for the soccer games. So there's no big fights coming through.
The gawking that goes on in these, boy, I swear to God. But he won't, though.
I'm just reading, friend. And I'm flabbergasted, dog.
Oh, my God. But he won't.
But Errol Spence. Errol's in Cabo, enjoying life with his lady and his children.
Dear Lord.
Unless Errol tells us that he's coming back, I have put my heart and mind on that man is retired.
You know what? I used to say that too, but then I thought to myself, because I remember somebody who had the exact same retina issue, and he was gone for exactly 3 years, and he came back. So I said to myself, well, maybe he's waiting a full 3 years before he comes back. I don't know. I'm still keeping hope alive. Y'all know that's my favorite, so I'm keeping hope alive. Maybe after 3 years, he's going to say, I'm going to give it a go, and then that's going to be it. I don't know. But yeah, I have always kept in my mind the other fighter, the other boxer that had a retina issue and had to have surgery. He took 3 full years off and came back. So we'll see. We shall see. Y'all want to go ahead and close us out? Janae?
Oh my goodness. Wow, it's Sunday, y'all. We go back to work tomorrow.
We go back to work. So it's been a
I know, which, who looks forward to that? But the current state of affairs, we are blessed to have a job, So there's that. I don't know if y'all watch baseball, but the World Baseball Classic is on, and Team USA is beating Team Dominican Republic right now 2-1.
Okay. What inning? What inning?
We headed, I think, to the top of the 7th. The last time they played it was a banger. So, if y'all don't have anything to do for the rest of your Sunday, maybe turn that on. Turn your brains on. I challenge everyone. This is something I'm doing with Chloe, and then I swear it's going to all come together. I have Chloe every Monday now. She got to call me up. She got to read 3 different articles, and she got to call her mama up and read her summary, 6 to 8 sentences on a current event that's happening in the world.
Very good. And how old is Chloe?
Chloe is 10.
So if a 10-year-old can do it, so can you.
You all need to read and be informed. I know some of y'all are the children that should have been left behind but could not be. If a 10-year-old can do it, so can you. Read, be informed, then have an opinion.
Comprehend. That's the third thing. Read, comprehend what you read, then summarize.
That's why they got to summarize. Because then you can lay down your sentences of what you just read. So reading is fundamental. I challenge everyone here on Monday. Pick up a newspaper.
A newspaper, girl.
Pick up read several different articles from different outlets, get different spins, and then form your opinion. It'll make it, when you come in the chat, it'll be better for us. It'll be better for you.
Boxiana, you want to close us out, friend?
Well, I know y'all ain't gonna read shit because the y'all is, we just hell. A lot of y'all read for a living. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force you to do something outside of your daily life. I'm going to challenge everybody to do better. There's something fucked up about all of us. And I wish that you would fix it before it harms somebody. So do some good for the week. Find something that's fucked up about yourself and fix it. And if you can't fix it, go to therapy. I'm registering and giving therapy to everybody. My friend didn't beat therapy over my head so much. I be calling my therapist at 2 a.m. So what I'm telling you is get you some therapy. It's going to help you a lot. But find something that's messed up about yourself and fix it. We will see y'all back on Saturday, early 11 a.m. to discuss whatever happens and comes this week. So be blessed, be safe, keep somebody in your prayers. And if you're going to actually pray for them.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Loud Pack. He slid through with a nice $9.99 on the back end of the show. We appreciate you. Salute to you too. Thank you guys so much for coming time with us this Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. And yeah, y'all know we be talking hard. Sometimes I talk hard to y'all, but I love y'all anyway, in spite of. Okay. I really do. I appreciate y'all coming over here, even having dialogue with us about boxing of all things. Okay. So please don't hesitate to come back on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Like my friend said, we'll be discussing any and everything that happens between now and then. All right. Y'all be safe. Hold your folks that really hold you down dear and near. Okay. It's a lot going on abroad and here at home. There's a lot going on. Okay. Like my friend said, go ahead. If you can watch a little bit of the baseball classic that's going on. I'm going to complete the Oscars. That's my jam. And we'll see y'all on Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Love and peace. Bye, y'all.